Hello, my beautiful Hot to Trot team. I wanted to post occasional videos just to educate you a little bit about some things that we'll be talking about on our September Sip and Step Up Challenge. Doesn't matter if you're signing up in the JuvaFit Step Up app or if you're doing something within our team, the goal is the same. So the first thing I want to do is suggest to you that you figure out what app you're going to be using to track your steps. Not to be in competition with anybody else, but to be in a competition with yourself. So, for example, for me, if I walk about 6,000 steps a day, that's about 2 miles. If I walk 9,000 steps, that's about 3 miles. So, everybody's stride is different. So, I have set a personal goal to walk on average 6,500 steps a day. So, that requires me to walk about 2.5 miles or so. And that's according to my steps on the various apps that I've used. The other goal is to also make sure that we're staying hydrated. I don't think a lot of people understand that hydration with water and with filtered water in particular, which I'll get to in a minute, is vital to your overall health. Most of our body has to be hydrated and oxygenated with water. If you recall, water is H2O, two atoms of hydrogen and an atom of oxygen. And oxygen is what we need to keep all of our main bodily functions functioning correctly. So water will help to hydrate you when it's hot out. It will help to hydrate you if you're in high altitude. It will help to hydrate you if you are in a drier climate. But hydration is everything. And what does hydration do? Well, hydration allows us to oxygenate and breathe more clearly, which means that it helps with our lung function. It helps with your heart function. If you're finding your blood pressure is increasing, probably you need more water intake. So the suggestion is about 64 ounces a day. Obviously, if you're on the heavier side, you probably want to amp it up a little bit. And if you're on the smaller size, maybe you don't need 64 ounces of water a day, but that is the recommended amount of water intake a day. So let's talk about filtered water a bit. So filtered water is water that filtrates free radicals and all sorts of things in the water. It reduces the chlorine content, it improves the taste, and it it helps to purify the water a little bit. But we have this product called an Energy Pitcher C7. And what that does is it generates a negative hydrogen, which is a powerful antioxidant and the smallest molecule that we have in the world. The two facts make negative hydrogen unique compared to other antioxidants. Is so small it can penetrate places in the body other antioxidants can never go. For example, it can bypass the blood-brain barrier, improving the health and protection of your brain and your nervous system. In fact, it is so small it can penetrate the mitochondria of every cell in your body, making it a perfect antioxidant to guard against aging and degeneration. It's a powerful combination, and the most potent antioxidant ever produced is delivered in our C7 pitcher. What does our C7 pitcher do? Well, it serves as the antioxidant, which I just discussed. It also alkalizes the water. It adds anion benefits to the water. It magnetizes the water, and it adds trace minerals, as well as reducing chlorine, like in any other sort of pitcher where you're processing water through a filter. But the free radicals with that negative hydrogen is known as a king of antioxidants inside of your body. Most disease is caused by oxidation within your body. So this is a wonderful help in antioxidizing the cells in your body. Simply put, it can go where other antioxidants cannot. And once it reaches a cell, it can improve nutrient uptake. So if you're properly hydrated, you will increase the nutrient uptake in the foods that you're eating. Hopefully, the more organic, less processed foods that you're eating. It also adds trace minerals and minerals such as zinc, iodine, and calcium. Zinc is a wonderful disease preventer. If you're not familiar with that, please reach out to me or anybody else on the team and they can explain it to you. Alkalinity in your body, most people consume a pretty acidic diet, so the C7 pitcher helps to control the alkalinity in the body. And as far as the anion benefits go, ionized water can help improve the body's ability to absorb water and even stay hydrated because you don't want to become dehydrated. And by magnetizing the water, it softens the water, which makes it much easier for your body to break it down and help you absorb nutrients that you're taking in. It energizes, it can naturally give you energy because of the hydration that it does to your body. And it may give you extra energy your body needs because it makes the water more absorbable. What I've noticed is that I actually pee less frequently with this because my body is able to absorb the water and doesn't have to sort through all the toxicities that might be in other types of water. It purifies the water, it removes the chlorine, which most filtered water pitchers do, but it also eliminates heavy metals, lead, copper, and pollutants, and it absorbs organic pollutants and sediments. And our filter life is interesting because it lasts through about 732 liters of water. Most other filters last about 150 to 300 liters of water. So our filters last longer. I find that my filters probably last me anywhere from 3 to 4 months, depending on how much more than one of us is using it. So I just wanted to offer this information to you. There are two different challenges that you are able to participate in. You can participate in one or both. The first challenge is a challenge in my team, Hot to Trot, and that is to track your steps that you're taking every day, report in Monday through Friday, and if you report in 20 days in the month of September, and I'm ending this on September 27th, if you clock in 20 days, then you are eligible for an award. If you clock in the 20 days and you place a Juva order, uh, either through myself, if I invited you into this team, or through the person that invited you into the team, show me a copy of your order and you'll be eligible for a $10 refund by me, not by the distributor that brought you into it, but by me personally. And that will essentially pay for most of your shipping, maybe not all of it, but a good part of it. If you are participating in the Sip and Step Up Challenge with the JuvaFit Commit community, what you want to do is you want to download an app onto your phone called Step Up. And then there are specific directions that I can send to you if you so desire. Once you download the Step Up app, then you will want to join the JuvaFit Challenge, and that's a different link in the Step Up app. And then what'll happen is it'll show you, um, people and how many steps they've taken every day if you're interested. But more importantly, it helps you to identify what your goal is and it'll track. So my goal, for example, is 6,500 steps a day, and it'll track it so I can look at it periodically and see what I've done. I did yoga this morning, so I don't have a lot of steps in. I don't make any apologies for that if I don't hit the 6,500. I don't stress myself over it, but it's a challenge, so we're trying to challenge ourselves. So those are the two ways that you can participate. You can participate in both. I don't know what JuvaFit has in store, but I guess there's going to be prizes out if you're in the JuvaFit Facebook group and you go on there and you start talking about your progress. And that's a separate challenge from the challenge, the Hot to Trot challenge that I'm doing within my own personal Facebook group. If you're already in the Hot to Trot challenge And this is specifically for my team itself. If you want to invite people into the Facebook group, please do so, but just let me know because we get some nefarious people that are requesting to join the group and I reject them. So if I don't know who they are, I won't be allowing them in because I want to protect our privacy. So that's it for this week. I'm super excited to start this challenge. The challenge will officially start on Sunday the first, so that gives you some time to kind of gear up. But just challenge yourself. If you are not able to move a lot, just challenge yourself for baby stuff because the way that I recovered from my foot injury, as most of you know my story, the way that I recovered was walking and getting off the couch and just walking to the front door and back. So just keep taking those baby stuff, but I think it's a great way to hold ourselves accountable. I hope you guys have a wonderfully safe, fantastic weekend. And by all means, please feel free to reach out to me with any questions. Okay? Thanks so much. Have a blessed day. Bye.